We sat in a terraza in bustling Barcelona, and the pigeons gathered around, hopping, side-looking up at us, wondering if we would partake in their feeding ritual. Now, these poor creatures, their status have changed throughout the years. They used to have a very important job of delivering mail throughout the city, and now they just scavenge and are chased by dogs, feared, no longer revered. Makes me wonder how else technology will change our existence and how it would make our lives much easier. Like, will we no longer have those interactions in cabs? Or will robots bring out our afternoon treats? Or will we all have our own individual jetpack to have breakfast on the top of a Himalayan mountain or have dinner under the glow of the Eiffel Tower? And emotions are fleeting. Sometimes I remember bouncing gleefully on your knee as you joyfully sang ding-a-dong, ding-a-ding, ding-a-dong, ding-a-ding, ding-a-dong, ding-a-ding. Grandma smelled of adobo and sweet tembleque, and I loved the way she used to try to say the word swallow. But mostly I remember her small, frail, forgetful, folding and unfolding a towel with that distant gaze in her eyes. And I never wanted to have children. Just the act of birthing another human being, I just did not want to go through that pain. And the whole molding of another individual was just not for me. But I did connect as a mother to a small bundle of fluff with late night feedings and litter box training, and she was my familiar, my shadow, my light in the darkness, and her sass for excitement and napping were my cornerstones for a very, very long time, until we had to say goodbye. And I didn't know how, so I just whispered, I love you 1,000,000 times. I love you, I love you, I love you. And I just listened to the patter of her heart pitter out. And she just broke me. And if I didn't have the arms of my lover holding me, I just would have crumbled into the sea. Because tragedy is binding. And I remember sitting there with him as he gently fades away, watching one of his favorite shows. And I've seen his hair change colors, and I've held his hand when times were tough. And that only happens with years of togetherness. And you know, when we're young, we think that we are small forever. But then we realize that we are immortal for a time. And within that window, we live many lives, and we love many times, and we witness demise, and death is always there at the end. The final hurrah. But before that day, I want to sink my toes in all the oceans and leave my footprints across all the lands and kiss your lips 1,000,000,000 times more and people watch while sipping vermouth in a cafe in a terraza in bustling Barcelona. Thank you.
Yeah.